Right. So, welcome all friends. This is our World Peace Forum episode number 107. This one, we have been having this every week in Tamil for the last 2 years or more. And recently in June, we decided to have once a month in English to reach to a wider audience in the world. So the main purpose of this is to bring awareness among people, particularly among the younger generation, the need for world peace and to take action in their own circle. So this forum has been held for the last 2 years in Tamil on a weekly basis. Now we are starting to have this World Peace Forum in English once a month on the first Saturday to reach wider audience. Your contributions to the prayer and discussion and to the future presentation on topics related to world peace are welcome. And I welcome all who are present here, and especially Mohammed for the first time. Thank you for joining. And also Victory Adadi is also for the first time. He's from Nigeria. There are two other speakers, Chanu. Sorry, this is Chanu Brown, also from Liberia, but hopefully he will join soon. Kausalya from India. Unfortunately, she says that she doesn't have power at home and therefore she cannot join. I hope and pray that she gets the power to come back. I just want to remind, we will have the devotional part first, and then the speakers will give the talk. And then we will have questions and discussions about the topics being discussed. I'd like to remind that our purpose here is to bring common understanding and not to establish who is right or who is wrong. So in that regards, this particular statement from the Universal House of Justice, the supreme administrative body of the Baha'i faith, stands valid. It says, whether through deeds or words, the merit of your every contribution to social well-being lies first in your resolute commitment to discover that precious point of unity where contrasting perspectives overlap and around which contending peoples can coexist. So wherever any topic that we are going to discuss, there will be many different opinions. But if we are doing something good for the society, so the merit of it lies first in trying to find the common thing in those contrasting opinions. So with that, now we will move to the devotional part. So the first one is Hinduism, Mohammed.
Okay, I'll read. My battery is very low, but I'll carry on. Hinduism. I say to thee, weapons reach not. I say to thee, weapons reach not the life. Flame burns. Flame burns, if not waters cannot overwhelm, nor dry winds wither it. Impenetrable, unentered, unassailed, unharmed, untouched, immortal, all arriving stable, sure, invisible, ineffable, by word and thought, uncompassed, ever all itself. Thus it's the soul declared. Govern thy heart, constrain the entangled sense, resist the false, soft sinfulness which saps knowledge and judgment. Yea, the world is strong, but what discerns it stronger, and the mind strongest, and high all the ruling soul. Wherefore, perceiving him who reigns supreme, put forth full force of soul in thy own soul. It's in the scripture, Bhagavad Gita.
Victory. Victory, are you there?
Yes.
Can you read?
Okay. The one who will strive others is not a intimate
Permit.
one. He said what? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, yes, go ahead.
Okay. It's not an assertive who insult others, none to blame, to strive, to live unrestrained under the law, to have modesty in eating, to live alone, and to practice the highest consciousness. This is the teaching of the awakened ones. Blessed is the rising of the awakened. Blessed is the teachings of the truth. Blessed is the harmony of the community. Blessed is the devotion of those who live in peace. Let us live in joy, not hating those who hate us. Among those who hate us, we live free of hate. Let us live in joy, free from greed. Among those who are greedy, we live free from greed. Let us live in joy. True, we possess nothing. Let us live feeding on joy like the blight gods.
Thank you. I appeal to you, brothers, in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that all of you agree with one another so that there may be no divisions among you and that you may be perfectly united in mind and thought. Finally, brothers and sisters, rejoice, strive for full restoration, encourage one another, be of one mind, live in peace, and the God of love and peace will be with you. There is neither Jew or Gentile, neither slave nor free, nor is there male and female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. Then make my joy complete by being like-minded, having the same love, being one in spirit and of one mind. Christian scripture.
Islam. The believers are nothing else than brothers in Islam. Reconciliation between your brothers and fear Allah that you may receive mercy. O mankind, we created you from male and female and made you into nations and tribes, that ye may know each other, not that ye may despise each other. Verily, the most honored of you in the sight of Allah is he who is the most righteous of you, and Allah has full knowledge and is fully informed. Quran 49, chapter 49, Surah 10. Arabs have no superiority over non-Arabs, and non-Arabs have no superiority over Arabs. You are all equal except by piety and good actions. I'll leave behind me two things, the Quran and my example, the Sunnah, and if you follow these, you will never go astray. Islamic scriptures.
Baha'i faith. O Son of Being, with the hands of power I made thee, and with the fingers of strength I created thee, and within thee have I placed the essence of my light. Be thou content with it, and seek not else, for my work is perfect, and my command is being. Question it not, nor have a doubt thereof. O children of men, know ye not why we created you all from the same dust, that no one should exalt himself over the other? Ponder at all times in your hearts how ye were created, since we have created you all from one same substance. It is incumbent on you to be even as one soul, to walk with the same feet, eat with the same mouth, and dwell in the same land, that from your inmost being, by your deeds and actions, the signs of oneness and the essence of detachment may be made manifest. Such is my consent to you, O conquerors of light. Heed ye this counsel, that ye may obtain the fruit of holiness from the tree of wondrous glory. Baha'i Scriptures.
Thank you, everyone, for reading this. And we have Mr. Vivekanandan, who will be the topics that we have selected for friends to talk about. One is selfless service. Number two is encouraging without competition. Virtues workshop, training for young generation. Action in the field for world peace. And then circumventing or avoiding material forces. So we have Mr. Vivekanandan, who is going to speak on the topic 2, which is encouraging without competition. And Then we have Victory Adadi here from Nigeria. He will be about plus service. And hopefully Tanu Brown might join later, and also Kausalya from Sri Lanka also might join later. So now I welcome Mr. Vivekanandan to give his talk. He has given talks in our Tamil forum before. So the floor is yours.
Shall I share my screen?
Yes, you can.
Please give host.
Yeah, you can share it.
Yeah, thank you. I try to, can you give me co-host? So then I can able to share.
You
I don't have access. I don't have access to share my screen.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sharing my screen. Sorry, I do not have any access for sharing my screen.
Brother, you are muted. Brother Siva, you are muted. Brother Siva, you are muted.
Can you able to see my screen?
Yes, we can see. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
No, we can't. I don't see the.
Wait. Can you able to see my screen?
Yes, World Peace Forum encouraging without competition. Yes, thank you.
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to one and all present here. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving this opportunity to share my thoughts in our World Peace Forum. So encouraging without competition. So actually, peace is not merely the absence of war, but the presence of justice, a law of order in sort of government. So Albert Einstein, which he is given this quote. So based on that, I would like to start my presentations. So actually, the positive peace can contribute that attitudes, institutions, and structures that create the sustained peaceful societies. Actually, the positive face index measures the level of social resilience of 163 countries, covering 99.7% of world population. In order to construct a PPI, so IEP analyzed 24,700 different data series indicates and attitudinal survey variables in conjunction with the current thinking about the drivers of violent conflict, resilience, and peacefulness. The result of an eight major pillars of the peace. Actually, the first one is a well-functioning government. So actually, we have to deliver the high-quality government function. So it will create the public and civil service engenders trust and participation, demonstrate the political stability, and upholds the rules of law. Second one is a sound business environment. So that is the second one. Actually, while I'm creating now, so the picture is very good. Now I think there is some blurriness converting from one software to another software. It happens, I think. Please bear with me. So the third one is a equitable distribution of resources. every peaceful country tends to ensure equity in access of resources such as education, health, and lesser extent equity in income distribution. So that is most important. And then acceptable of rights of others. The actually peaceful nations enforce formal laws that guarantee basic human rights and freedom, and informal social and cultural norms that relates to behavior of citizen. Good relationship with neighbors. Actually, neighbors means the harmonious relation with the other countries are really important. So that will be that will place a vital role in peace. So we have to the countries with a positive internal and external relations are more peaceful and tend to be a politically stable, have better functioning government, and regionally integrated, and have lower levels of organized international internal conflicts. Free flow of information. So actually, the information is everyone's right. So we have to give the empowerment to the media people. So they have to share the appropriate information. So actually, this is actually I created in the Google slides, but after converting into the PDF, it is like that. So I will share the PPT to you. Okay, no issue. Actually, the high level of human capital. So yeah, highly skilled labor capital. Human capital is most important for any society to educate the citizens and promote development of knowledge, improving economic productivity, care for young and youth, and political participation in social capital. So low level of corruption. So in a society with a high level of corruption, resources are inefficiently allocated, often leading to a lack of funding for essential services. In turn, can lead to dissatisfaction and civil unrest. So low corruption can enhance the confidence and trust in institution, as well as improve the efficiency of business and the competitiveness of the country. So these are the 8 pillars of positive phase. And then, so actually the right side graph indicates that so how we are how we are having the, actually there is a index taken from 2008 to 2021. So for that, so what are all the key parameters are there? So they have indicated this one. So the first one is actually the conflict. Second one is a safety. Third one is the first one is a war, ongoing conflicts. The second one is a safety and the security. Third one is a multi-elections. Actually, so these are the index. So that is from 2008 to 2021. So this is what happened in the last 15 years. So that is what the, so actually in when nothing to compare yourself to our you perfect. So that is the most important. So actually in order to connecting with my topic, so encouraging without competition. So that is the most important. So we don't so nothing with nothing to compare yourself. So that is most important. So here lot of society groups are there, lot of people are working, but the thing is we have to don't see the other team as a competitor. So we have to work together, and we have to create a peaceful society. So that is most important. So so we should not compare with anyone. So that is the main one. Actually, if we are so this is and all related to self-esteem. So for example, life is not a competition. So we don't have any competitors. So we have to enhance our self-esteem. So this self-esteem really gives us more successful life. That is the most important thing. So and then stop competing with the other people. So that is a comparing yourself to others is an act of violence against your authentic self. So that is the most important. So we should not compare with competing with anyone. So because so our society is so we our Mother Earth is treating every human being and every species equally. So, but ourselves, we are comparing with the other one, and we are competing with the other one. We felt so we are in competition. So it directly enhances our anxiety and stress level, everything. So first of all, we should not competing with the other. So everyone having equal opportunity. So we have to. We should not competing. So that is the most important. So if we for example if one person is there, so if for example our world peace, many organizations are there, so even all the organization, the objective is same, so we have to enhance the world peace. That is the most important. So if we are work together means we can attain the goal very easily. So for example, if many countries are they got independence, so how they are getting the independence? Because of the unity. So even many groups are there, many people are working for the same objective. So if we are hands together means we can able to attain the same. So that is most important. Stop competing with other people. Second one is stop competing against yourself. Stop competing with against myself. Doing your best is most important than being the best. So always we have to be. So whatever we like, we have to do. So that should be aim of the objective should be very clear. So our goal should be very clear. So if our goal should be very clear means we have to do our best. So being best is like so we want some appreciation from the people. So that is not at all required. So if we are going in our own goals means we have to, the vision should be very clear, and we have to flow through the vision means we can attain the goal. So here the objective is many people are not having the basic communities and basic needs also. So here we have to create the peaceful world. So that is most important. So for that we should not comparing with ourselves, as well as we should not comparing with others also. That is most important. So what is the next step? Instead of competing, so we have to start collaborating. So that is most important. So here the collaboration is the key role for any for our objective. So according to the surveys, there is most significant factor in the social group effectiveness is not collaboration, but rather individual focus work. So actually it happens to be that focus is measured at the least supported actually group activity. So if you work in so-called collaborative group means you will undoubtedly agree with these findings. One reason is probably because of revenue's desire to keep up the trends open, collaborate the spaces. So actually the group members and the group planners know, so decided to simplify faster that design onto many group the individuals, so rather than finding out what actually made sense of employee effectiveness and moral. So another reason that is playing the group people into an open arrangement does not always equal collaboration workout. So actually here this is the key parameter, so which we can do the good model. So first of all, we have to, the focus should be there. So our objective is very clear. So we have to create the peaceful universe. So for that, we have to focus our idea. For that, we have to learn. So acquiring knowledge in the particular subject matter, and we have to enhance the skill, and we have to promote into the people. So that is the first one. So and then we have to collaborate each other. So collaborate we have many groups are so we have to collaborate each other, and we have to socialize. So we have to interact. Actually every year so there is every World Peace Day we have conferences, we have seminars, we have many pledges also. So for that we have to be aligned with the single focus and attain the our to create the our UN goal. Actually UN has many initiatives like peacekeeping. So peacekeeping has proven most efficient tool available to the UN to assist countries to navigate the difficult path from conflict to peace. Today's multi-dimensional peacekeeping operations are called upon not only to maintain the peace and security, but also facilitate the political processes. So protect the civilian, assist in disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration of former covenant, support constitutional processes and the organizations of elections to protect and promote human rights and assist in restoring the rule of law and extending the legitimate state authority. Actually, the peacekeeping operations get their mandates from the UN Security Council. The troops and police are contributed member of states, so they have to wear the blue cap. So the blue cap means if we are so they are the peace team. So they want to build the peace building around the world. So UN is particularly about the peace building activities are aimed to assisting country emerging from conflict, reducing the risk of unlapsing into conflict and laying the foundation of sustainable peace and development. UN peace building architecture comprises the peace building commission, so and the peace building fund also peacefully supporting the people. So actually, so the ultimate aim is we have to we should not be the we have to create the world peace, no war, and then we have to create the peaceful world. So that is the most important. First of all, so we have to take a pledge on this one. So we have to create the for our we have to run through our objective stating that creating the sustainable world. So sustainable world comes for all together like quality education, and then peace, women empowerment, gender equality, and then all the 17 goals are the 17 goals now. So SDG, all the SDG goals are created because of creating the sustainable world. So in nowadays, all the corporate they're incorporating the 17 goals. After 2015 Paris Agreement, it is started and everyone is working on it. So the first step actually no poverty. So it starts from no poverty, and then zero hunger, have health, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, record inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climatic change, water below water, life below water, life on land, peace, justice, and strong institutions, partnership for the goals. So actually our 16th goal which we are working on it. So we have to attain this one. All together we will join together and finally we have to achieve this one. First, thank you one and all present here for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vivekanandan, for this presentation. Yes, I think you have done a good research into this.
Yes.
Only thing is that the PowerPoint was not clear, the writing. But you
can you give me 1 minute? I will share my. Actually, if I share my screen, I can directly open in the. It is kept in my Google Drive. So actually, it is created in Google Slides.
Yes.
If it is a share screen means so no problems. I can giving the wonderful presentation. So without any disturbance. Actually, here wait a minute. I will try to once again for seeing my presentation. Please give me one chance.
Yes. Well,
wait a minute. Wait, once again.
Any comments?
Oh, no problem. So please go ahead. I will, if the PPT is properly downloaded now, I can able to send the PPT through the WhatsApp. Okay.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Maybe we will invite Victory, the next speaker, Victory Daddy from Nigeria, is going to talk on selfless service. Are you there, Victory?
Yes.
Yes. You can.
Hello, Abba.
Yeah, you can introduce yourself and then give your present.
Okay. My name is Victory Adade. I'm from Nigeria. So I want to give a talk on selfless service. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
So I want to give a talk on selfless service. So first of all, before I give a talk on selfless service, I just want to analyze the situation of the state, like the situation of the world today. Like in the world today, we can see that the problem of the world is going stronger and stronger every blessed day, and people are really lack of wisdom, and they are struggling on how to achieve a smaller things in their life. And in that process, unwanted emotion and qualities like greed, jealousy, competition, and hatred and disunity and selfishness now comes to the heart of the individual. So, through selfless service, we can actually bring peace to the world of humanity, and we all can live together in peace and unity. And one other thing we also need to understand is that selfless service is something that is actually connected with our own state of being. And when we are animated with the spirit of selfless service, every interaction we have and every action we take in our professional life or in our dealing with other people in society as a member of a community influenced by the word service. And we should also need to understand that when we are carrying out the service, we should be conscious. We should have the consciousness in whatsoever we are doing. And we should actually understand that it is only when we add this mindset of service to the individuals or to the common good that we can actually bring about peace in society. Then, when we talk about service, we should actually talk about the word twofold moral purpose.
Did you say the twofold moral purpose?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So when we talk about twofold moral purpose, twofold moral purpose, we talk about on how we can actually build our own self. Then after we have built ourselves, we should think about how we can apply it, develop our own spiritual potential, build ourselves in every aspect of our life, and also develop our potential by ourselves and also contribute it to the development or the transformation of the society. So we cannot just talk about service without then we want to live in the world twofold moral purpose, because we at the initial time we need to take ownership of our own intellectual and spiritual growth, and also contribute it to the welfare of the society at large. So when we talk about twofold moral purpose, a lot of questions normally comes in, whereby the youth normally ask a lot of questions. Should I, focus on service, or should I go to school and leave service, or should I serve, or should I focus on marriage? But this we need to understand that the two need to go in hand in hand, because we have to work for both the material and the spiritual so that we can make everything to be balanced. Then and one thing we also need to understand is that selfless service brings a lot of things into the individual life. Like, one thing we need to understand here is that selfless service give a soul the opportunity to drop all the unwanted egos the unwanted egos and become more compassionate. And the other thing is that selfless service also uplift, assist us to uplift others' soul and to bring them to the divine path by helping the society, and big sense helping the society and the universe at large. And also, selfless service also it's also an instrument in which you can build a new world orders. And also, it is only through selfless service whereby the vision of Baha'u'llah you can achieve it. And also, selfless service also teach a soul to come out of self-centered, and should think about other people around him or her. And selfless service also attract divine blessing. It not only attract divine blessing, but as a form of several needy by assisting the individual in the society. And at the same time, selfless service also uplift the soul of man. And we seem to understand that in the economic or in the situation or the condition of the world today, without performing a selfless service, there is no spiritual growth in the society. There will be no spiritual growth. And one other thing we also need to understand is that selfless service also give a purifying sense and feelings to a person naturally, and then give meditation different kind of calmness around the person. And the other thing, selfless service is an instrument that can actually make a human being to be humble and courageous, because he or she will not get a chance to meet different kind of people around him and gain various kind of experience which is necessary for the soul to for the soul to grow. And we should also
Are you there?
hello,
Yep.
I'm there. Just a minute, please. Then I want you also need to be noted is that carry out when carry out a service, we should carry it with a pure intention by helping people in the society and bring joy to their hearts. And we should also understand that we are doing this thing not because of to have fame or to be popular in the society, but for a pure intention. okay, maybe let me just share with you some of the quotations of Baha'u'llah. He said that to every generation of youth, every young people should come an opportunity to make a contribution to the future, to the fortunes of mankind. So it is in essence, we as an individual, as a youth, we have to think about how we can actually make a special contribution to the futures. For the present, because for the present generation, they are the one that will actually assist in terms of building the future, because the futures actually depends, like what Baha'u'llah said, that the youth can actually move the world, but when the youth give actually devote their time to service, you see that we can actually build a better world whereby we all can live together in peace and unity. And the Baha'i youth, we need to be dedicated, because we are at the front of the message. Like, then, and I also want to share a little bit about in terms of service. Service actually come from voluntarily. It should be willingly, in terms of doing carrying out a particular service in the society. And from my observation in the society, I don't think there will be we cannot have a prospect, like the world cannot change without separate service, because everything we do in the society has to revolve or go around separate service. Then I normally made this comment when we talk about civil service. We should think about on how we can actually assist the younger ones in our society by giving them a proper education. Because from what I'm seeing, our major problem in society, we are lacking a proper education. When you give someone a proper education, the person will actually know that, like in the writing, the writing speaks that the art of wrongdoing is what ignorance. When the youth actually have the consciousness in their mind that I should devote my time for service, we, we can see that we can have a new world whereby we free from corruption, a new world that is free from injustice, a new world that is free from hatred. Because and you're trying to build in the mindset of the young people in the society that let us work for the common good. And without service, we cannot achieve this vision of Baha'u'llah. So service, service also come from for teaching, because we cannot talk about service without what? Teaching. Like in the 24 river message, people tell us that now in every blessed day the problem of the world is going stronger and stronger and stronger. So now, and when the problem of the world is going stronger, what comes in, we need to think about arising, put more energy in everything we do when it comes to service. We have to change our orientation when we talk about service. We have to change our mindset and be conscious when we talk about service.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, so
I'm yes. So thank you very much, sir.
thank you. Thank you, Victoria Daddy, for your talk on selfless service. Of course, you are a Baha'i and you follow Baha'u'llah's teachings. And you talked about the twofold moral purpose, that is the spiritual and intellectual progress of individual, and the spiritual and material progress of the society. And they go hand in hand, you said. And when they do the selfless service, they attract divine blessings. And a proper education is important for the younger generation to make them realize the purpose of life and to serve humanity. Thank you very much. And we have other two speakers here, Tanu Brown and also Kausalya. Can I ask Tanu? Tanu is from Nigeria, and he is a wonderful active person, Christian, and he has given a presentation earlier also. And yes, Tanu, do you want me to share your PPT or you want to share yourself? You have to unmute. Can't hear you. You have to unmute. Okay.
Hello. Is it okay now?
Yeah, you have to speak a bit louder.
Yes, are you getting me?
Yes. Do you want to share the PowerPoint or you want me to share your PowerPoint?
No, please help me share, sir.
So I share it?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right. So, again, family, welcome to uh this wonderful uh World Peace Forum. I hope everyone is getting me clear, right? Am I?
Yes, can hear you.
All right. So, sorry once again for appearing late because we have some bereavement case here. One of my mentor, one of my working mate, he passed off the other day, and today they're going to be laying him to rest. And so last night we went at a wake, and I just came from the funeral. This is why I'm appearing late. But again, I'm grateful to God Almighty for the strength. Amen. And all of the enthusiasm he has given us that today I'm going to be presenting to you people on uh, encouraging without competition. Yes, indeed, is a wonderful uh, kind of a topic. And as you can see, encouraging without competition, I sat over and over, thought and hit a lot of different research, and I firstly came up with that one from my own very little thinking. And the definition says, uh, encourage or courage. Courage is the act of giving courage, confidence, hope without cost. While on the other hand, encouraging or let's say competition. Competition is a kind of a task things I want is involved into with the mind of going to win a prize or going to win a certain tax or certain goal. So, in one nutshell, encouraging without competition, basically, encouraging with is a process in which a person muster courage to perform a task as a team or individual. And in this, I mean, again, sorry, the courage to perform a task as team or individual and not considering one another against, instead as a team member. Yeah, so when you embark on such a team, I mean, you will not consider yourself to be like, oh yes, I'm into this because I want to win a prize, probably the first place, second place, and the list goes on. But then you will get in mind that this, hey, our overall view, our overall target is to win. That's number one, and two, we are all to do. So with that, you will put in your best and you will create the avenue to work as a team. So that's why honor you seeing there grow together and not against. And in grow together and not against, uh you will know your different kind of working skills. That's what we got in a word that, oh my goodness, is little. Okay, okay, good. Good. I see it now. So, in a word that often emphasize competition, say, let's explore different supports and share growth together. We can cultivate an environment that upsets and inspires, where each person's journey uh complements all us. So, you know, in how much you encourage the kind of a working relationship, my dear colleague, we will have nothing to worry, we have nothing to lose or fear, because every other work we do, we will do it as a team and we will succeed as a team. That's what I make up from this one. Yes, so the next law, so the next law here is talking about tapping into your inner strength. All right, so now tapping into your inner strength. Now, firstly, you got to identify talents. And remember, you are doing this as a team and not as a single person. So since you are doing it as a team, I mean, the team will have to identify talents whom they are helping along this way to succeed. So in identifying talents, we say take time to reflect on what you naturally exceed at. We say these are the gifts you can share to empower those around you. Nextly, you have to celebrate your uniqueness. And in celebrating your uniqueness, you will have to embrace the quality that makes you special. As a team, you remember I did this, with the mind of a single individual, right? But then as a team, without, of course, you going to win and building that confidence, you people will have to celebrate each and every one member of the team, uniqueness and talents, and will amplify your passions as member of the group. So not to eat all of the time, I guess we'll read for ourselves. Uh, Tesla, please, sir. So the Tesla has to do with fostering a culture of encouragement. You will see I post some other photos there, and I attended a camp this gone time in one of our county called Grand Bassa County. the Young Men Christian Association, YNCA for short, and we have series of different activities. The last photo down is a cultural night where we have different vernacular culture will come and perform. They will dress in attires, and that's the photo you see in there. So to the point we have positive, if you must embark on this, you should experience or take into consideration positive words. You should take into consideration sharing your experiences with your other team member, and you should be able to embrace or embracing vulnerability. Yeah. So if a team or as a team, if you all can be able to come up with these three cardinal points, I mean, you can be able to work a great wonder as a team, because you will know that one person will like be able to identify another person weakness, because you as a person, you can't see yourself or you can't see your weakness in most cases. Instead, people will always see some other weakness while you are good at, you are fighting, you know. So that's why it's good to encourage without competition, because if it brings about competition, to some extent, you encourage hatred, you encourage a lot of fightings among the team member. But if you are encouraging without um, competition, definitely every individual going to be putting in our best so you all can win as a team, which uh, hope and pray that every one member will be able to share such ideas in a different, unique group at a different institution. I really wish to put a video, but I did this work offline partly, so I couldn't have a chance to upload some video regarding to working as a team and without competition. So on my next has to do with training obstacle into opportunity. You know, sometimes we come across some of these things at our various works places, or sometimes even to our unique homes. Sometimes we find some other things like impossible, but you just as our first presenter says, selflessness, you as a selfless service provider, you will sometimes turn the obstacles into opportunities for your team, or as a team, seeing the obstacles, you can be able to turn or transform the obstacle as, I mean, as an opportunities, and every team member will be able to cheer you to victory, will be able to cheer the success of the team. So that's why it does. And remember, in this again, you have to reframe your mindset. You have to seek support. You have to embrace the journey. So, as a team member, everyone we have to put aside a difference and know that, yeah, this is our mindset. I mean, we have a fixed mindset to working as a team in order to succeed and in order to achieve whatever fixed goal that you are to achieve as a team. So that's why you have to be refrained, or you have to refrain your mind and then seek those support from each and every member of the team. And the next slide, we got celebrating small wins. Now, in celebrating this small win, you know you got to muster every other single courage a team member will embark, every other single courage a team member will succeed on. Because in this journey, without competition, are still one way or the other a selfless service servant. So you have to celebrate every small win to always give one's courage to do better. Give one's and courage to do more than they can. remember, it's a kind of a society we find ourselves in, especially like people like me from an undeveloped nations. I mean, it take one to exceed or to win a certain prize. So, in a much once a part of a team and they are experiencing or you notice or kind of a success of that person, I mean, it's necessary celebrating them so that they can do bigger. So that's why on this general topic, I got acknowledge progress, I got inspire others, I got feel your momentum, I got cultivate gratitude. Yeah. So I think it's necessary, as a team member, if you can take note of all of these cardinal key points, I mean, it will always lead to a greater success for the team. So next we got lifting each other up. So in as much you are not encouraging, I mean, that competition, instead you are building confidence, you are building hope as a team, you will lift each other up. And in each other's up, you will have to collaborate, you will have to encourage, you will have to celebrate, and you will grow together. And in growing together, it will lead to the team's success. So next has to do with a rapid effect of opportunity. Now, in not encouraging or without competition, you will now start to experience what I'm talking about as a rapid effect of opportunity. So now it will reach a point where probably your community members, some cardinal stakeholders now will start to create some avenue for the team to benefit some other different knowledge from diverse background. So that's why on this I got empower, I got transform, and the list goes on. So in a much you're encouraging without a competition, you always, I mean, inspire people, you empower people, you will transform people, and the community as well will be affected. So next here is your journey and our journey as a team. As a team, individual growth, I mean, is necessary. Unleashing your unique potential, overcoming personal challenges, celebrate your own trumpets, uh, collectively amplifying each other's strength, and the list goes on. So, in as much as is not quote unquote doing this for the goal or for and with the mind of winning a race or competition, I mean, each and every member of a team or of that team, their individual growth will definitely be extended or expanded, and then they will unleash their unique potential. I mean, let's take for instance, I'm here from Liberia, and my dear brother just presented from Nigeria. We are Africans and from the Sahara area, right? And the other presenter from different countries. But as we are uniquely and together embark on this journey that I will see as studied with God above, giving him this knowledge and wisdom. I mean, as we are working as a team, we will explore all of these different things because I'm coming from Liberia with a unique kind of a contribution, unique ideas, and my next brother from Nigeria, like the other time we have a person from Ethiopia. I mean, we will all come up with our different unique ideas from the different environment we have come from, and those of our other colleagues from the different European or Asian countries will as well come up with those different or ideas, and we all as individual growth will expand. So not to eat all of the time, I want to thank each and one for at least paying attention, for the time, and the bigger thanks goes to the man behind the scene who keep on at least putting our foot on a kind of a baby fire, at least that we can be able to do this. If we just keep on doing this over and over and inviting, I mean, from every corner of the globe, I think together our earth and this, our global village, will be a better place for each and every one of us uh, tomorrow. Even that if our tunnel can experience or enjoy what I'm pushing or the ideas that even our CEO bring forth, but our children to come will tomorrow read the history and they will know that, hey, this idea that our old man brought and our parents dive into, these are progress that they made all corner of the earth. So it's my pleasure and hope in case if there is any question regarding encouraging without competition, I'm ready to at least share my practical experience, my practical answer in regards to this topic. And I mean, you are all welcome again.
Thank you. Thank you, Tanu. That's a wonderful presentation. Even though you had to attend a funeral of your colleague, it's a magnificent presentation that you have done. And you are working in the field, empowering young people, and therefore you understand the concept of encouraging and without competition, but collaboration. Yes, and a very, very, very useful presentation. It's well done. I really appreciate people like you should spring in every corner of the world so that we can transform the society as you are doing there. We will have questions and discussions later on, and we have now Kausalya Chandrabose from Sri Lanka. She's a university student, and she's going to talk about selfless service. Kausalya?
All right.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes.
Hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Can you introduce yourself and then you can talk?
Okay, sir. Good evening, everyone. I am Kausalya Chandrabose from Sri Lanka. I am currently following a special degree in political science and public policies in University of Colombo in Sri Lanka. And I am honored to speak with you about the powerful and transformative concept of selfless service. Selfless service is defined as acting for the benefit of others without expecting anything in return. There are many concepts of selfless service here. And the first one, philosophical and ethical foundations. Selfless service is a principle emphasized in many philosophies and religions. For example, in Buddhism, it's known as dana or the act of giving. In Christianity, it's reflected in the teachings of Jesus, who said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. Hinduism speaks of seva, which means service performed without any expectation of reward. Similarly, in Islam, charity and helping others are core principles. Ethically, selfless service aligns with the theory of altruism, which is the selfless concern for the well-being of others. It also connects with utilitarianism, which advocates for actions that promote the greatest good for the greatest number. There are many characteristics of selfless service. What sets selfless service apart is its voluntary nature. It's done out of one's free will. There is no expectation of personal gain or recognition. The primary focus is on the well-being of others, putting their needs and happiness above one's own. There are many examples of selfless service here. The historical figures. Let's look at some inspiring examples. Mahatma Gandhi dedicated his life to non-violence and freedom for India. He once said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And Mother Teresa is another shining example. She spent her life caring for the poor and sick in Kolkata, India. She famously said, not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. And now modern day heroes here. More recently, during the COVID-19 pandemic, healthcare workers across the globe showed immense courage and dedication, often putting their own lives at risk to save others. Volunteers who help in disaster relief efforts, such as after hurricanes or earthquakes, also exemplify selfless service, providing essential aid and support to those in dire need. There are many benefits of selfless service here. For the individual, engaging in selfless service has profound benefits for the individual. It fosters personal growth and a deep sense of fulfillment. When we help others, we develop empathy and compassion, which enrich our emotional and mental well-being. Studies have shown that acts of kindness and service can reduce stress and enhance happiness. It's a wonderful paradox. By giving selflessly, we often find ourselves enriched. For a society, selfless service strengthens community bonds. It creates a culture of generosity and kindness, encouraging others to give and serve as well. It also plays a crucial role in reducing social inequalities, as resources and assistance are shared with those who need them most. How to practice selfless service? And start small. You don't need to make grand gestures to practice selfless service. Start with small acts of kindness in your daily life. Help a neighbor, volunteer at a local shelter, or simply listen to someone in need. Join organizations. Consider joining community service projects or charitable organizations. Many groups offer opportunities to volunteer in various capacities, from organizing events to providing direct assistance. And incorporate in professional life. In your professional life, look for ways to use your skills and resources to help others. This could be through pro bono work, mentoring, or supporting charitable initiative within your company. And last one, to recap, selfless service is a noble and transformative practice rooted in many philosophical and ethical traditions. It involves voluntary acts of kindness without expecting anything in return, and has profound benefits for both individuals and society. And I encourage each of you to find ways to incorporate selfless service into our lives. Remember, it's not about the magnitude of the act, but the love and intentions behind it. Thank you for your time and attention. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kausalya. That's a wonderful presentation. You had challenges, no power and the like, but God has allowed you to participate and give you a first presentation in our forum. Yes, now we welcome Jasmine and Mr. Perumal and Liz from Indonesia who have joined late. We can have questions or comments or suggestions or whatever that we talked about. Nasran, you have to unmute and talk.
Hi everyone. I'm so glad to hear from different youth, young people. I'm so happy. And just some points that I suggest Victory and also suggest to my last friend please put a PowerPoint or a slides on the screen. It is so useful.
Yes.
Because a lot of people hear it and they want to learn more. And something else, dear Trona put his slides in the group, but it is empty. Please, one more time, put your slides in a WhatsApp group, please. It is so useful. It is so... and I want to put another point about competition. It is necessary that we compare ourselves with ourselves and compare our past with present and with future. It is it calls to progress. You know, if we compare ourselves in the past with ourselves in present, we try to progress. So we competition with ourselves, it is motivate to progress, not compare with the others and competition with the others, competition with ourselves. And when we progress, we can help the other for progress too. And we will be happy from progress of ourselves, and we will be happy from the others' progress, not envy, not to be sad, oh, another one progress and he can be better than me, you know. We should be careful about this feeling and change it to pray for progress of the others and pray for progress of ourselves and cooperate and help each other for growing together. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Any other comments? Jasmine, Perumal? Yes. So, can I? Yes.
Yes, Uncle. Hi everyone. Good evening. Hope you can hear me.
Yes.
So, it was a good presentation from everybody. There were a few captions that I could remember from. I think from. I don't remember the name.
Chanu.
Okay, like grow together and not against. So that caption was very nice. Actually, it is right now needed for everybody. We have to grow together and not against each other. So that was very good caption. And Vivekananda sir, actually, his presentation was very good. There was one thing that working towards peace as a society. First, we have to learn ourselves, and that first we should learn what we are, what we are going to do. First, we should develop ourselves, learn to develop ourselves, and learn to, as a community or as start learning how to, and then to implement in the society. People are very eager, to bring out the peace, to work in the society for the development of the society. But they don't have any plan. They don't learn before they come into the society. So that slide was actually very nice. So I just wanted to appreciate Vivekanandan sir for such a wonderful presentation. So others were also very nice, but since we didn't have this slides and everything, we were not able to remember that particular points. So that is the reason. But others were very nice. It was a good presentation from everyone. And the last Kausalya Chandra Bose from Sri Lanka, she was explaining, from all the religion quotes what they do. So it was very nice. It's needed. It's not like we have to see from particular religion or particular faith that we follow. It is good that we see from all the religion and then bring out something very useful for the society. So her presentation was very good. But from the next time when she does a presentation, just people to use some PPTs so that we could remember. Picture captures a lot. That's what is ruling the world right now. Wherever we go, we use these pictures, videos that stays in our mind, right? So we have to start using PPTs. So apart from that, everybody was very good today.
Yes. Thank you. Perumal.
Yeah, Perumal from Australia. Good. This topic, how do we come about all these topics? Very, very good. Encouraging without competition. Vivek done it very well. At one time, sports was bring people together, but now it's a different. A lot of things, it's all competition.
Yes.
And instead of bringing people together, it's creating division. So how to come about this? We have to find a way, a solution. How to bring, introduce sports without competition, without gaining for power and leadership. On the whole, very thank you very much for the slides and so on. Very good. So who selected this? They did select on their own, or we introduced this topic?
The 5 topics we gave the option.
Oh, very good.
We gave the option for 5 topics, but we asked them to choose whichever they want to speak, or they can speak anything else that is important for peace. So one lady, the first meeting, one lady actually spoke about non-violent communication.
Yeah, it's good. All this topic I really enjoyed, and the presentation was good. And how to bring about world peace. The peace must begin from home and in the neighborhood.
Yes. Okay.
So this is very important, which we
Oh.
are doing
Yes.
in our neighborhood. We are encouraging how to be together, how to know each other, and have the feeling for our neighbors. It's very good. Thank you.
Thank you. So I have a question to both Vivekanandan and Kausalya. First to Vivekanandan. I know you are doing some service in the in the field. How can you give some practical experience of avoiding competition and promoting cooperation engagement? Oh, practical.
Actually, sorry, speak.
Yes.
Actually, first of all, the PPT was not clear as said by many people. Is it, shall I share my screen for the whole PPT? Is it okay? First, so I will explain how the competition we can avoid. Is it okay for you, sir?
I'm sharing that.
Oh, okay. So can you go to the, I mean, you can move the slide, sir. Okay. So this is what this 8 pillars. So the 8 pillars represents all the how we can make a peaceful harmony in the global. So that is 8 pillars, and based on the survey, it is given. So can you go to the next slide? First of all, it is the mindset. So we have to create like there is no competition in the world, first of all. So the earth, Mother Earth is giving equal priority to all the human and other people. So we only take it as a competition, but there is no competition in the world. So actually, abundance of resources are available in the global. So we can whatever we want, we can grow. So that is the very big wider opportunity is there. So and then the next step, we should not competing with others. So there is a next slide. Stop competing with others, because for example, 10 students are studying in the class. So the older based and all, the people will say, so you want to study well, that's all. But the young, young parents, like many parents, they start the students. So you have to be number one in all the areas. So how can it be? So moreover, for example, if 10 subjects are there, all the 10 subjects, 4 are getting 100 marks. So if all the 10 people getting all the 100 marks, means there is no competition. It is equal, right? So all of us rank one. But here, so the people who are all around us, so the people, the mindset has got changed. So earlier days, there is no the society is very nice, and nowadays also the society is very nice. The thing is, so we see everyone as a competitor. Even we see ourselves as a competitor. So there is no competition at all. The life is very smooth. So we have to live a life very happily. So for that happiness, so we need basic things like education. So if you are educated, so if you are educating properly, means, so we can destine our life, right? So for that, yeah, I mean, for example, as the Kausalya said, so how Mahatma Gandhi fought against, the British people, right? So for that, here many many groups are there for independence. So after that one day, so all under the all groups are supporting Gandhi, and finally India got independence. So for that, if you see all the independence, if we are nominated, the people are nominated on leader now. So every other groups are supporting the train group. So that then only we can achieve um, the final objective goal. So for this, we can we have to whatever we can do best we have to do. So the objective is to promote the peaceful into the world, right? So that we can join together and we can attain our goal. That's the only thing.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I think Nasran wants to say something. And then I will ask the same. Oh, Kausalya has gone. Okay, Nasran. And then Perumal. Nasran, you have to unmute and Nasran. Perumal.
Yeah, I want to tell to this my friend that your first slide was not clear, but the slides that right now my friend share in the screen, it is so clear.
Yes.
And the first one slide, it can be read. It's not clear at all. I don't know the reason.
Yes.
The reason
Yeah.
is actually I have created the PPT in the Google Slide. After that, it is converted into PDF. That's why the pictures are broken like this. After that, I converted into the PPT and I shared to the group. I mean, you Zoom on this, so it is now clear. Moreover, before the thank you slide, it is one slide which conveys everything. Okay.
Yeah.
If it's possible, can you please share that particular script? Before thank you, say this one also. That gives the entire
Yeah.
message.
That's a technical thing, but because it was from the Google Slides, he converted, and that's why it was not clear. Now he made it on the PowerPoint, and he has shared it with me. I will share it in the group. And Perumal, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. Brother Vivek, I just want to know the line graph you gave me. I don't quite understand. Can you please explain?
Which line?
The graph. No, the second graph. Yeah, this one. Yeah, the line graph.
Yeah. Actually, this is a peace index. So based on that peace index, for a yearly once it is, they have taken the survey. So which is loss of peacefulness, and then the bottom is more peacefulness. So actually, when the year 2020 and all, no, so the conflicts are ongoing conflicts are more because of Corona and other stuff. So the safety security is okay in between that time. So actually, this is starting from 2008 to 2021. So actually, there are three categories they have taken, and then around they have taken the survey between almost 24,700 people. So based on that, these three category arrive. So from year to year, it is changed. So the red line is less peacefulness. So the green is more peacefulness.
The ongoing conflict.
Yes.
This one is safety and security, and this one is militarization.
Oh, militarization. Okay.
So the ongoing conflict has increased, but militarization has decreased.
Okay, thank you.
Security still at the same level. It has not increased.
Safety and security.
Yeah. The middle one is security.
Even the peaceful for peace, the UN has their own security. So with them, they have the blue caps. So they want to create the peaceful. So that's why they have given that color cap. valid point.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nastaran?
I ask, please put all these new one
In the group.
slides and the second series of slides that my friend shares. Please put all of them in the group chat in WhatsApp, please.
Definitely, yes, yes.
It is so useful. Thank you.
Yes, sure.
And also one point I want to add for comparing ourselves with ourselves in the past and in the present, and we should be careful our attempts and our trying and efforts is important, not the result. You know, sometimes we have a lot of efforts and try to be successful, but the result is not whatever we expect. Our trying and our attempt and trying to progress is important. It is more important than the result. The result is important, but our efforts is better, and it is important, and we should encourage ourselves with our attempts, with our trying, not the result.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, Prema.
Thank you. It's good. It's an ongoing process. It's work in progress. So we are going towards this, the peace.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I think the time is almost 2 hours now. Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Vivekananda. And you have been giving presentations in the past and very useful, and you did good research on global issues, and also you are doing service in the field itself. And the others who gave presentation today are not here in the Zoom now. Maybe their internet connection is not there. Tanu Brown from Liberia is a young man, but very good sincerely working with the community to develop the community, and his presentation was good too. And also Victoria Dadi from Nigeria. Maybe because he didn't have a PowerPoint presentation, it may not have been as clear as Nasran said, but he emphasized the twofold purposes of our learning, that transforming ourselves individually, spiritual as well as intellectually transforming, and also transforming the society spiritually and materially, and they go hand in hand. And also he said that the selfless service attracts divine blessings. That is also mentioned by in a different way by Kausalya when she was speaking, that she said that when you do the selfless service, the more benefit is for the individual who is doing the selfless service. Satisfaction and peace and contentment and all these things comes to the one who is giving. They are all young people, and I'm happy that they are all thinking and working in this way. And please share these things with your friends and invite friends to come and join and contribute to this discussion, and so that they can do something in their own neighborhood to bring about peace. Thank you all, and God bless you all. See you next time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.